Alright, welcome back to another Morrowind stream. Let's dive right in. Let's see, where were we? I've got to find where Lost Kogaroon is, huh? I don't think I've actually gotten any idea where it's supposed to be, actually. Huh. Well, I'll ask her. You do not know where Lost Kogaroon is. I think I might actually know where this place is. I think it might be up where the Urashalaku Ashlanders are at. And I think I need to go there for an Urashalaku quest, so I might as well just teleport there. Alright, let's do it. Alright. And of course, wouldn't be Morrowind without a cliff racer right in your face, huh? Now, this brings up something fun. I am now running the newest version of Open Morrowind, which released just a few days ago, and that is version 45. And it has a toggleable option in it to allow your strength score to affect your unarmed damage. Now, to be completely honest, I had actually thought that strength had influenced your unarmed damage before, but apparently not. Hand to hand in Vanilla Morrowind is only determined by your hand to hand skill, and that's it. Which is a little weird, especially considering that all other weapons in the game, your skill only determines your actually your chance to hit, whereas every unarmed attack, the strength is just from the skill. So it's just it always that just seems weird that they decided to do it that way. I mean, I guess it makes sense considering that with the weapons, each one that you use is going to have a different strength inherent to the weapon. Like a dagger's obviously not going to do as much as a greatsword would do. Who's this guy? Hmm. Not hostile though. All right. This is Paulus Marion. This is not the place I'm looking for. So, hmm. Let's see. Where am I? I'm over here. I think it is to the east from here. Yes, it is. I just pulled it up and I was right. It is to the east from here. Anyway, but I did some math, and it turns out that with this option enabled, your strength score affects your unarmed damage just as much as your hand to hand skill does. So I'm probably going to be changing some of my planned out enchantments because I had originally planned out to enchant all of my equipment, well, not all of it, but a significant portion of my equipment to be a fortify hand to hand skill. Whereas now I would get more use out of a fortify strength because that would increase my carrying capacity, and I always want to be able to carry more stuff. So I definitely am going to look forward to doing that. Goddamn cliff racers. Glad that I'm doing so much more damage now, though. Now, why are you hanging out on the roof up here anyway, dude? Middle of an ash storm. Don't you know that's dangerous? Is this the guy? I think this is the guy. I'm really glad that I didn't get the mod that makes it when you're naked, you're legit naked. Because, like, with all these guys, like, I really don't want naked dicks swinging around while I'm trying to play a damn game. You got anything useful? Nope. You have a pretty boring corpse, sir. That is a shame. Alright, and back to Ghostgate Temple, mark number 2. Yes, this is the hair shirt of Saint Errolor. Wasn't even that great of a shirt. Alright, what other duties you got for me? Another sacred relic has been lost. Honestly, what is it with you people and your sacred relics? You don't really seem to be keeping a good eye on them. Mendelevs carried the cleaver of St. Felms as bold and honorable buoyant armor. Talal. Well, that is going to be an interesting trek into Red Mountain. I've never been into this particular location, unless this is where you pick up either Sunder or Keening, because those are the only two places, other than Dagothor, of course, that I haven't been to in Red Mountain. Or that I've only been to those 3. So I don't. If this is one of those, then I've been here before. If not, oh well. All right, so it's on the northeast slopes. All right, let's head out from here. I do love how fastly I scurry about now. So great. And hello, Mr. Corpus Monster. Oh, I'm doing so much more damage. So great. Fucking cliff racers. Man, this whole area is just really, I don't know, depressing. Because it's like you're looking around and there's just nothing but storms and death and disease. It's really not fun. Oh, look, an ash slave. Come get some, bitch. That's what I thought. And done. Well, ash salts, which I don't really need these as much as I used to since I'm immune to blight disease now, but some extra ability or source for resist magic is always nice. Alright. So I am still on the southern side of this, I think. And yep, well, look at that. 3 goddamn cliff racers. I'm actually kind of thankful now that these things don't drop when they run out of fatigue, because now I can actually keep fighting. I think it would be more of an annoyance to try to follow them down to the ground. So, all the other times that I complained about that, I am sorry. I take it all back. I still hate these things, though. Everybody does. Alright, this is same location, I think, so not the right spot. But nice to have the map marker, because I'm pretty sure that this is one of the places I have to go at the end of the main quest. And where? There it is. Oh, wow, I can one hit take away the fatigue on one of these things. And a hunger, huh? I haven't fought one of these guys in a while. They still make that high-pitched clicking noise when they fall over. Want to try to avoid that. That's annoying. Alright, moving on. Oh, look, an Ogrim. Big fat ogre motherfuckers. You guys got a lot of fatigue, don't you? Well, that was a Titan, too. Took him out like nobody's business. Bare knuckles for the win. And I think this is actually the center. I don't want to be there yet. I'm not sure where your recall spells stop working, but once you get close enough to there, it might only be once you're inside there, but there is a location where you can't teleport out of because that's like the final boss area. So I want to save that for later. Something else is attacking me. I think there's another one of these goddamn things behind me, isn't there? Yep, do it. Three of them down. Is this the place? It is. So I have actually been here before. Only one time, though. Because this is one of the locations you have to go through to take the back path. Now, the back path is a way that you can complete the main quest without divine aid, as they call it. Because during one of the last missions in the main quest, you go to Vivek, who is a living god, and he teaches you how to use this magical artifact so that you can wield the two weapons necessary to destroy the Heart of Lorkhan. However, if you kill Vivek, which you want to do for the challenge and because he's got the most powerful soul in the game, you wouldn't be able to complete the main quest. And it actually tells you that he's an essential character if you kill him, and that you've basically fucked the entire world over. Way to go. But you can go to Yagrim Bagram, the last living dwarf, and he can actually use Wraithguard, that Daedric artifact, to teach you how to use it. You just need to find some books from the guy who made it, Kagranak. And you find those in this and one other location. And I'm trying to find the Cleaver of St. Felms. I am so loving this newfound strength here. But man, that is a lot of poison damage you did to me. There it is. Success. Let's recall back to the Ghost Gate. Yep, here it is. You will be the most careful with it. Yeah, well, maybe you should not let people take your precious artifacts into a place where they're gonna fucking die. No, maybe that might be a good idea. Alright, I'm now a diviner within the temple. Rock on. One more, huh? A crosier? What? I don't even know what that word is. Crosier? I don't. Former captain of the Buoyant Armigers. He was slain. Now that's in the hands of the enemies. Hmm. Well, near the foul lair of Dagathor himself. Well, if I actually have to go into Dagathor itself, I don't know if that'll trigger the end of the game because I am not ready for that. So I'm just going to check the pathway leading up to it and the spots around it. And hopefully it's there because, like I said, I really would rather not go into the last area just yet. Now, I mean, I have enough health that I could probably tank the drain health damage that comes from using those weapons without the proper equipment if I'm quick enough. But I want to actually go through the main quest, so I'd rather not skip it. And having all this extra speed, it makes it so easy to dodge these little magic attacks. But that one should have hit this guy. I mean, come on. You ain't got shit for fatigue, man. I don't care how many mana points you got. Now, see, here's something. The guy who I'm trying to find his corpse, like he was the captain of the people who are the trained guys who go into this place, and yet I'm going in here single-handedly, and he was in front of a cadre of fellow trained soldiers, and yet I'm more capable of surviving this place than he is. I understand I'm the main character, but come on. It's like this is one of those things that kind of breaks immersion for me in games when it's just like I'm so clearly better than the NPCs. It's just almost laughable. Because like these guys should be so well versed with going into this particular area that they should be giving me advice or something, not telling me, "Oh yeah, well, one of our guys died. Can you go retrieve his super secret magic weapon?" It's just silly to me. No, I just heard my armor take some damage. 29 out of 50. See, this is the one thing that's going to get annoying. I have to keep my new boots to under decent repair because if I don't, when they break, they become unequipped, and then I have to recast my resist Magicka spells and then re-equip them, and it's just a whole thing. And plus, even though I didn't want to wear any armor on this run, that is not a piece of armor, that is a piece of magical equipment that happens to be armor. So, I'm wearing it anyway. And it actually does reduce my overall armor rating. Though that'll change if I keep wearing it long enough and increase my skill with light armor. Which might happen, might not happen. I'm not that concerned. I mean, I'm able to knock these guys down quickly enough that I'm not having to worry about health damage much anyway. Which is awesome. God damn, just cliff racers freaking everywhere, man. Like, this is worse than any other location in the game that I've been to. This is like gotta be 10 corpses scattered within eyesight. Jesus. And there's a fucking another one. God. you. Your caved in face. Look at you. Done. Another one of these guys. Yeah, go ahead and cast those spells at me. You only got a 25% chance of doing damage to me there, motherfucker. Gotta love spell absorption. And happily I will take your stuff. Ooh. Didn't see you over there. Fuck you. One. Alright, there are no cliff racers coming at me just yet. God, look at this, like, just unholy maelstrom down here. Jesus. I really don't want to go down here because I don't want to trigger the end of the main quest, but I need to find this stupid guy. Nope, not in there. Alright, so that's the entrance to the final area. I'm gonna save, go in, so that way if I accidentally trigger the end of the main quest, I can just reload the save. Now where's the damn handle for this? It's over here. Alright. Not getting any voiceovers, so I think we're good. Now, I've seen a couple of Morrowind speedruns where people will go in here and like stupid early, like within a few minutes. So I know it's possible to trigger this quest if I go too far in. Definitely want to avoid that. Alright, Dead Adventurer. Oh, Master Pro, we'll take that. Single gold piece, really. Nothing else of consequence. Another one of these Cthulhu looking monsters. Which, I mean, this thing used to be human. But this is what Corpus does to you for hell. I mean, just what the hell? Why is it stealing? Like, who gives a shit here? I mean, we're in enemy territory. Those items were flagged as owned, so if I took them, it would turn the owner hostile. But like everything in here is hostile anyway. What the shit? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too much into it. Well, this one's got a bit more health than that last one, doesn't he? Yep, that's what I thought. Something up here did turn hostile. Another one of these ash thingies with a tentacle on its face. Oh, he's actually a unique guy. Dagoth Ionis. Take those. Those are both different salts. Those are always good. Hmm. I don't know where the hell this thing would actually be. Hmm. Make another save file just in case. More fuel for my mana pool. That's all the spells you want. It ain't gonna do shit there, buddy. Another unique one. Nothing worth taking over here. Nothing down there. None of these guys. Still can't believe that I convinced that one person to go to the Corpusarium. Not because it's like, dude, you have the disease, go. It's like, hey, as a favor to me. And then she's like, oh, well, since you're so nice. I cannot believe that that was a quest that actually, like, that was the legit way to do it. I did not see you. Where the hell did you come from? Alright, absorbed. My mana pool is almost full. I haven't been casting any spells. Haha. And dead. Oh, no, dead hero. Probably not who I'm looking for. No. Bonewalker? Weird thing to find here. Because, I mean, yeah, the stuff that I fight here is, they're all zombie-esque, but this thing's like a legit zombie. Everything I've been fighting so far is more of, just a diseased human. No. Nothing worth grabbing in here either. Let's explore the rest of this area before I go into the lower facility there. Is there even anything left to explore? Yeah. Now this looks like a promising area. Maybe not. Oh, wait. Maybe. That is clearly a magical item right there. Aha! That is it. This guy's got a whole lot of glass armor on, which is cool, but I don't need armor. Back to the Ghost Gate. Yep, here it is. Yeah, just braved the biggest, baddest dungeon in the whole area that is ran by the people that you pretty much think are the devil. And like, oh yeah, your talents are noteworthy, but some question your devotion. Come on. Molegmar it is. And I feel like I've been doing way too many quests to not be at the top of the temple yet. I don't know. Still, to get to Molegmar from here... You know what? I will just go to Sadrith Mora. Take a boat from there. Here? No. Yeah, it's actually down. Yep, there we go. I don't go into that building much, so it's a little confusing. Okay, can't go to Molegmar from here. Go to Tel Brenora and then Molegmar. And the cool thing about this place, even though it looks like one of the Vivek cantons, it's got an open top, so you can fly right over to it. And I did not check the name of the person. I really should have done that. It's like my first time. Okay, here we go. There are Rothcloth. Rothcloth? Whatever. Let. Why do I know that name? Redguard and Telmora, Swamp Fever. Okay. Let's mark our spot here. Mark number 2. Telmora. I think that's in Sadrith Mora. So, right back to where I was. Fun little coincidence, that. Permanent levitate and super speed. Never, ever gets old, and I never get tired of it. See, this is one of the reasons why I don't play through this game very often. It's just you get so ridiculously powerful by the end that starting over from the beginning, you need to be ready for it. Because if I were to play through as a first level character again, it would just be such an adjustment to deal with all the effort you have to put into the simplest crap. Worth it though. Definitely worth it. Just not soon. Well, you're rude. So no, you don't deserve to be left alone there, sir. This person must be up here. Say what you want about the Hell's Telvanni. They got some interesting design choices. I didn't even say anything to you there, buddy. Yeah, it's just everybody's so damn rude in this game. I mean, I understand it. I'm in the Mages Guild, and House Telvanni does not like the Mages Guild, so they've got like a already guaranteed negative to disposition against me, but come on. And it's not marked as wrong to unlock it, so I'm gonna unlock it. What is the point of this area? I mean, I understand that there's some somewhat valuable items left out here, but nothing worth a 40 level lock if you ask me. Okay, that's the door I just came out of. And these doors are trapped. What? Like, there's a person here, man. God damn it. Seriously? I I hate that NPCs have collision on them because you have to do crap like that just to get around them. I actually happen to have impeccable manners. You all are just rude as shit. Hmm. Now, maybe, just maybe, that this person I'm looking for is like in one of the outer buildings here. But I mean, this is Telmora. No, this is Telnaga. Where the hell is Telmora? I wish I would have seen that a minute ago. I feel like an idiot. It's a destination over here. God damn it. Alright, let's see. Names all the people in these outer houses here so that I can eliminate those as possibilities. Is it Liet or Let? Let, but this is Liet. That is annoying. They should not have had a quest character with a name so similar. That is just misleading. What about this person? Okay, yep, this is her. Yep, you have swamp fever. Yes, I'd like to try to heal you. I shall use a spell. And Realm's Gift. You are very welcome. It's always nice to see some manners in the people in this game. I did. The Heretical Book. 2920 Rain's Hand. Why'd you have a heretical book on you, and why would you be like, yeah, well, this is a good book. It's kind of against our religion, and that is so strange. But what do I know? Pilgrimage to Mount Cand. On Mount Cand, Vivek won a contest of wits with three Daedra. There are few lights in the caverns. You will need these potions. If you're not good with riddles, you may want to find a copy of the Yellow Book of Riddles. I mean, I'm not exactly Gollum and Bilbo level with riddles, but I think I can handle it. Northwest side of Molegmar. Which is right there. Alright. I've been around there a few times. And I think I can cast Night Eye, can't I? Pretty reliably too. Awesome. Fucking cliff racers. I swear, these things are just such vermin. And there's another one. God damn it. Never ending with these things. There's probably another one right behind me, isn't there? Oh, okay, just the one. Really wouldn't surprise me either way. Damn things are everywhere. And a regular rat instead of a flying one. Wow. One full punch drains their health. That's awesome. Too bad. I mean, I can see just enough to make it through. Oh. Duh. Outwit them. So I'm gonna cast Night Eye just to make sure that I can actually see where I'm going. Answer my riddle, fool, and then fight me? A metal neither black nor red, as heavy as a man's golden greed. What you do to stay ahead with friend or arrow use for steed? Hmm? Neither black nor red. Heavy as man's golden greed. So it wouldn't be glass. Wouldn't be lead. Well, would it be lead? It'd be gray if it were lead. Lead is like just known to be really heavy. Oh, yeah, it would be lead, because lead, haha. No? Well, I tried, damn it. Probably should have saved before talking to him. Oh well. Alright, and a Frost Atronach, and ooh, this is pretty. I like this. Like purple ice, I like that. Well, I mean, I killed him. I'd really rather not load a previous save and redo this shit. So, let's leave here, see if he just respawns. I mean, I'm sure he respawns after a couple of days, if not instantly. Hmm. Well, there's another egg on my face. Now, in vanilla Morrowind, when you're levitating, you can't just wait like I just did there. But in open Morrowind, as long as you're touching the ground, you can wait and it's fine. And I think it's 4 days for enemies to respawn, so oh wow. Should have guessed that. Man, you guys are not fucking around, are you? But seriously though, like these guys deserve a goddamn raise. They find me when I'm on top of a damn mountain, just waiting around. No, you really don't, buddy. You think you do, but you really don't. Like you just do not know who you're fucking with right now, man. Nice to see that they're actually sending some competent people now. I actually missed with one of my punches on this guy. And dead. A random golden saint encounter. That's strange. Wait, did I just damage her shield? I think I did. I think one hit completely destroyed her shield because she was holding it and then just poof, done. Maybe it spawned with damage on the shield for some reason. Hm. Okay. I really hope I did not invalidate this quest because that would just be a real disappointment. Okay, he did say to ponder my failure for a time, so maybe I do just need to wait long enough for the flame atronach to respawn. I can't imagine that they intended it so that if you fail, you can't complete this quest. Period. Because that would just be really unfair. Because it's a damn riddle. It's supposed to be difficult, even though I'm probably missing something clearly obvious. I don't know. Wait a few more in-game days and see if that makes the Frost Atronach respawn. And alright, let's try it. Alright, yes, he did respawn. Awesome. Definitely gonna save before I talk to him, though. A metal neither black nor red, as heavy as man's golden greed. What you do to stay ahead with friend or arrow or steed. It wasn't lead. I don't know, ebony? No. Like, I thought it was lead because he was trying to make like a, I don't know what it would be, but like using the double meaning lead. Iron? Nope. Yeah, okay, I admit it. I am shit with riddles. Oh, god damn it. Did I just hit save? I fucking did, didn't I? God damn it. Loading an autosave. Oh my god. That shows how out of it I am today. Resaving. Alright. Let's try one more time with this riddle. Glass? No. And then it has to be Daedric, right? I I could have sworn that was all of them. Okay, so it was lead. I just must have misclicked it the first time, damn it. I feel like an idiot. I am an idiot. What am I talking about? Save it again. Alright, what's your riddle? If you lie to me, I will slay you with my sword. If you tell me the truth, I will slay you with a spell. Will slay me with a spell. No. I figured, oh no, if you lie to me, I'll slay you with my sword. Misread that. Man, I am really not at 100% today. I have nothing to blame but myself for that. Alright, Mr. Storm Atronach, what's your last riddle? Okay, the Altmer claims the Dunmer is guilty. The Dunmer says the Khajiit did it. The Orc swears he didn't. The Khajiit says the Dunmer is lying. If only one of these speaks the truth. Okay, well, this is confusing. Okay, so if the Altmer is lying, that means that the Dunmer is innocent. The Dunmer is lying, that means the Khajiit is innocent. York is lying, then he's guilty. And if the Khajiit is lying, he is guilty. I don't know. The Altmer? Screw it. Fuck these damn riddles. Just save scumming it. I don't care. I do not have the patience for that shit right now. Okay, the orc. Okay. Triolith of Mount Cand. Triolith. I mean, actually, I can go to the top? No. Whatever the hell this place is. Alright. Pilgrimage successfully done. If I was a little dishonest about it, but that's okay. Nothing else in here worth looking at. Back to Molagmar. Alright, let's see if I can get some advancements. Nope. Bring justice to necromancers wherever we find them. What is people's issue with necromancy? I don't really see why people care. I mean, once you're dead, who cares what happens to your body? I don't know. Delvum Underus is in Malvia, which is southeast, of Lagmar. Hairfall, the river to the east as it heads south. It's not far before it opens into a lake. Turn east again and look for an island just south of the coast. And I do kind of miss having the ability to just have a quest marker to point in the direction. Alright, river to the coast and then east. Alright, I can do this. Where is that darn river? It's gotta be this, right? East. Yeah, this is east. So this has gotta be it. Fucking mud crabs. Like, okay, well, how is it that I'm doing so much damage to their health that I'm basically one-hitting them, but I'm not doing enough damage to their fatigue to drop them with one hit? Oh, would you look at that, a missing asset. This happens from time to time. It's a muck sponge. Wonder if that's all the muck sponges or just that one specifically. It looks like all of them. I think this is because I have a mod installed. I mentioned it before on an earlier stream. It's I'll just show you. It's easier. When you pick a plant, it just makes the plant go away. It makes it a hell of a lot easier to keep track of what you've picked and versus what you haven't. And I guess muck sponges don't load with this mod. They used to. Maybe I didn't install it properly. I will check that later. It's not a huge deal. It's not like that's an asset that's necessary for the game to run or anything. It's something very glaring to look at. God damn click issues. I think I saw what was it, 3 or 4 of them. Yep. So I think this is the place I've been looking for. Yep. Well, this definitely looks necromancy. Necromancery, I should say. And yeah, some skeletons just hanging around the place. That's definitely indicative of a necromancer's lair. This is better than that Mage's Guild quest where the person you're sent to kill is clearly just some random chick. I'm like, oh yeah, she's a necromancer. I totally don't like her, so you should go kill her. Oh wow, there's a bone walker there too. It's a good thing that the undead are not immune to fatigue damage. Because if they were, my entire character would not be able to do much around here. Those flies buzzing? I definitely hear flies buzzing. I don't know. I mean, necromancers, that I don't really have an issue with it, and wouldn't really think that they would have rotting meat just hanging around. Because I mean, necromancy is all about preservation of a corpse, isn't it? So it doesn't really make sense. Hit me with a paralyze. Well, that's what I get for triggering traps willy nilly like that. Why would you have your own skeletal army locked up in a cage, man? Like, what is the point? Gotta repair my boots here after this fight. Fucking skeletons. God, I remember when these guys used to give me so many problems. Now it's just like, meh, whatever. Skeletons. There's my hammers. Alright. Couple golds. Fuck you. Done done. Oh, am I? What you gonna do? Come on. That's what I thought. 2 full punches and you're down? And you're the big scary necromancer? Fuck you. You're dead now. I will take your sword, but I will leave the rest. A lot of different alchemy ingredients just hanging around here. This does not look like proper storage for a skeleton. Just on top of the bookshelf. Why not? Yeah, no, this looks more his speed. It's candles laid out in a ritualistic manner and all that. That works. All right. All in all, a pretty easy quest. Yep. I don't know if he was actually a threat to the temple. I mean, yeah, he was a necromancer, but he wasn't really doing much. Oh, got to clear out a vampire lair. Well, this is interesting. Warden's Ring and Veloth's Judgment and the Belt of Malina's Soothing Balm. It's a Dwemer rune of Galum Dacus. Oh. For its grave, from there goes south. And then follow the river of lava to the west until it ends. Now, Urith's grave is where you create your house as a Telvanni member. So that's pretty cool that you get to go through there for other quests. None of these weapons are really all that great. I mean, the Veloth's Judgment is fine, but all these magical items he gave me are just kind of lackluster. So I do need to offload some weight here. I think I'm gonna port back to Caius Casadus' house. I like to use his place as a storage. Oh, no, hold on. I'll keep that just in case I have to give that back at the end of the quest or something. It would be nice if I could actually sort these things by weight. But that was not a thing back in Morrowind. Let's see. This I can drop on the floor. I don't need any common, regular ass clothing. Hold on, I'll keep my exquisite, excuse me. I will keep my exquisite stuff with me. And my extravagant gloves. So keep those, since I should just have those on so that I don't think about it. Because I want to keep those for enchanting later. Because the thing is, there is no exquisite gloves. There are extravagant gloves, but not exquisite gloves. Nothing all that hefty. Well, I mean, this is 96 pounds for crying out loud. Be happy to see that go. Fritz Grave. Probably best to go from Telfire there. Which, fortunately, I still had a mark for it. Ah. When your laziness pays off, so that you can be more lazy. That's gonna bug me. I'd hate to uninstall that mod because it's so great to be able to harvest stuff and just have it go away like that. But if it breaks that particular, oh wow, I just two hit that guy. Awesome. Anyway, if it breaks that particular asset, I'm gonna have to uninstall it. Oh well, life goes on. I still got plenty of mods in this thing, make it much more enjoyable anyway. So, be all right. And it's south and river of lava, and then west. Now, I don't actually know the significance of this area. I don't know why it's called a grave. I mean, it might be the site of something. I don't remember. I mean, it's got these mushrooms around, so maybe a Telvanni mage fought here or something. I mean, there's like clearly some vegetation here that shouldn't be here. I don't know. But I'm gonna go fight this Ogrim. Love how slow these stupid things are. Oh, bob and weave, floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. Ah, I didn't say get up. I did not. Still, it is weird that Daedra are just walking around here. I mean, certain Daedra fine, like scamps, I guess. But like that's a powerful Daedra, kind of. I think that's the place. Fuck you, rat. Yep, this is definitely a Dwarma rune. It's across the pool of lava. Doesn't have one of those stupid orb locked gate things that. Okay, that is a vampire. For a second, I thought she wasn't hostile because I got right up in her face. I was about to punch her, but she didn't. The music didn't change or anything, so I backed up like, "Whoa, don't punch a friendly." But no, she is not friendly. Well, this guy's got a bit of health, doesn't he? And their voices are kind of chilling, actually. Well, not that voice, but when they scream out "die" and that like reverberation that it does, that is creepy. I like it. This is my first time playing this game with like surround sound headphones on. I normally just mute it, to be perfectly honest with you. Why did it equip her armor? Whatever. So, like, I'm hearing all the stuff in this game very, very clearly for the first time because I normally just have something going on in the background when I play this. So I'm noticing things like the vampire voices. Yeah, well, I'm gonna put you out of your damn misery. Vampires of Vvardenfell, sure, I'll take that. It's a somewhat rare book. At least the second volume is. Okay, what the last one didn't have that cool reverberation to her voice when she screamed, but this one did. God, die already so I can kill your friend, Jesus. There we go. Now I can focus on you there, sweetheart. That's what I thought. Fuck off, you goddamn vampires. Oh, well, that slave is blocking that dwarven centurion from attacking me. Thank you, slave. I think I won't kill you. The vampires keep these slaves around for feeding on, obviously, so normally I'd put them out of their misery, but that one, he can live. And this one looks almost identical. Good. No. Okay. For a second, I thought he was a slave too, because what is it with these guys? They just do not turn hostile for like a split second too long. It bothers me. Maybe they're running through like a script to check if you're a vampire or something, because they wouldn't be hostile to other vampires. Axel Burn. Oh, well, see, like, I went through this room twice before this guy actually turned hostile. Kind of startled me a bit. Dude's wearing a robe, so he's got to be a character similar to mine. Got a pretty high unarmored skill, but the thing is, he's paralyzed. Well, not paralyzed, but he's on the floor. His armor ain't doing shit if it's unarmored. Armor should be a thing. If you're unable to move, there should be a serious penalty to your armor rating if there isn't already, and it should be heavier for lighter armor. Oh, you almost didn't see you there. She's continuously casting her vampire drain health spell, and she's okay. Now she finally hit me. Which, to be fair, that does do a pretty significant damage. But still, come on. You guys ain't got shit on me. Okay, then why the hell am I not hitting her? There we go. And done. Okay, somebody else is hostile. And I don't think it was you. Man, these guys got a lot of health. I understand that vampires have some serious boosts to their skills and stats and whatnot, but goddamn. Every single one of these has more health than a damn Dwarven Centurion. Hmm. Nope, just came from the observatory. And this is the entrance, so... Is it because this one's running? Yes, it was. What the hell is the actual, like, one named vampire I'm supposed to kill? I mean, I'm pretty sure I explored every nook and cranny of this place, didn't I? Hmm. And I don't have a journal update for it. Maybe I missed something in the observatory here. Nope. Not there. Yeah, this is him. Axel Byrne, that's his name. Hmm. Maybe I just gotta kill all the cattle. Ah, well. Dude, you're a slave. You're not exactly anything I have to break a sweat over. Just because you're a Nord doesn't mean that you should hold on to that, like, proud warrior heritage, dude. I mean, you're a slave for vampires. You're food. Nothing. I killed things that eat you, and I'm killing you too. Like, you're at the bottom of the food chain, man. Okay, this is what, the fifth exact copy of a Nord slave? Like, what the shit? At least the Khajiits have some variety to them. No, you won't. Bathe in your own blood, dude. That's all of them, isn't it? Hmm. Hmm. Well then. Yep. Alright, it just didn't give me an update. It should give me a damn update to tell me, yes, you have killed this guy. Right, I am a master. Cool. So now what? Is that the end of it? Because I'm pretty sure that I've completed all of the quests for both of those people. I'm gonna look that up. because this is my first time going through the temple, so it might be something like with the Archmage, where I'm supposed to just outright challenge the guy who is like the current leader. Because in vanilla Morrowind, when you get to the point where you can become Archmage, people suggest to you, "Hey, you should become the Archmage." But in this one, in open Morrowind, you have to just talk to the current Archmage. I don't know if that wasn't because I didn't have the stats to become the Archmage. Like you needed level 90 in a skill, and I didn't have that at that point. Might be something similar here. All right, hold on. I'm looking them up. Okay, I gotta take a quest from Archcanon Tholar Sarioni, which is in Hyphane. That's automatic, apparently. The promotion to the leader. Over here? Okay. Hmm. Apparently I outrank you. 4 corners, huh? Malachite. Or Daedra Hearts. I've got that. So I gotta go to the Daedric Shrine of Malakath, and okay, alright. I'm gonna move my Hyphane mark to here. Then say southwest, didn't he? Okay. This will probably be the quickest way to get there, I think. If not, oh well. Alright, and over to the boats. Goddamn cliff racers. Absolutely hate the damn things. Nah, should've just gone to Sedge with Mora. For some reason I thought you could get to Dagonfell from back then. Okay, so south past the ruins, and then take the second road heading west. And I'm guessing this way, because this is south, and the ruins are over there, so... And oh look, a rat. Dead. So that would be the first road. Yeah, You'd think that an orc who is like on the actual path to this place would have the conversation option to tell you about it. Wow, I've never been to this part of this island. Like a mushroom forest. I like it. What did I aggro? Oh, damn rat! Really? All right, Daedric Shrine. Daedric Shrine. Where is the Daedric Shrine? Yep, knew it. As soon as I saw him out of the corner of my eye, I knew it. Fucking goddamn cliff racers. And another rat, really? Like, seriously, you think I'd be at the point where creatures would know not to fuck with me? A winged twilight. These things are stone cold bitches. I'm really glad I can finally take them on. I definitely took a wrong turn somewhere. So I'm just cannot get over how interesting looking this part of this island is. How are there so many of these things? Like everybody has to be killing them as frequently as I am. Yet these cliff racers, they're still just freaking everywhere. They do reproduce by mitosis or something. I probably would find this stupid place better if I actually followed the directions, but I just want to fly around a bit and see if I can't just spot it. Good old guess and check method. It works. And plus, I'm assuming it's similar to the Shrine of Azura, where even though the shrine itself is inside, you can still see a statue up on high. Nope, no such luck. Okay, so I think that, yep, there's that orc. There's a second road heading west. Hold on, there's an orc over there. But a hostile orc. I know they're a warrior people, so that's not exactly a bad sign. And another warrior orc from the look of it is in full plate armor, which is cool. Most creatures wear helmets for some reason, or don't wear helmets. So it's nice to see somebody in actual full armor. Man, you guys are actually doing some damage here. Well, if you see, the thing is, you think you are. But you're really not. Not even any magical equipment. That was all just strength arms. Hats off to those guys. And they broke my damn boots. I knew I should have repaired them. That's my bad. But now it's just, I move so slowly without the boots. It's painful now. Because I'm so used to them. Alright, but here is the shrine. Poor boots. If only they didn't break after only 50 points, you know? Alright. Doing this song and dance again. Whoop. Bingo. Oh, well, why were you hiding there? You got a crossbow there, buddy. Now, see, this is something that kind of bothers me. In Skyrim, crossbows weren't added until the Dawn Guard, but crossbows were a thing all the way back in Morrowind. And you can't tell me that this was, like, unique technology that nobody shared. I mean, come on. To be fair, Oblivion didn't have crossbows either, but at least Skyrim added them in. Okay. I accidentally put down 8 Daedra hearts there. I got 6 left, so I'm gonna assume that we're good and port back out of here. The second corner is House of Troubles is Mayor's Dagon. Okay, Aldsatha, which didn't I go there for a quest before? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, it's right there. Like I know I did go there for a quest. I do not recall what it was for though. Pretty sure it was a temple quest too though. Oh well. Going there again. Part of the reason why I'm so out of it is because I was up for like 12 hours straight working on a Pokemon ROM hack, and it's not even anywhere near done. I mean, it's playable. I've released versions that are perfectly fine to play and perfectly great. However, I'm trying to add in a whole bunch of new features that are just taking a lot out of me because it's all complicated stuff that I'm not very skilled at. So, I mean, it's been going well though. This guy's got a claymore, I think. Look at this. Yeah, Daedric claymore. Which reminds me, I do gotta farm some golden saints to get a Daedric tower shield. Which, oddly enough, is the only way to get that in the game, I think. Okay, yep. Another Dremora over here. Man, that fire damage was lasting for a while, wasn't it? Alright. Sorry about that. Dropped something. Alright, let's find our shrine. Now, what is it I'm supposed to do here? I mean, I just saw the location and went. I didn't actually read what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, level 86 and unarmored. That's pretty great. Alright, yeah, just read it. Okay. Alright, level in mysticism. A while since I leveled up that. Molag Ball. Bal-Ur. I don't think I've been to Bal-Ur. It's just north of Suran. I think I might have floated over it from a time or two. It's Suran. Yep. Let's find ourselves a Restore Magicka potion. There we go. I mean, I'm not using magic nearly as much now that my hand-to-hand skill is much more viable with the addition of adding strength to damage, which, how is that not a thing? I mean, you're full-on punching somebody. Your strength absolutely should take into account. You want to have it not take into account as much as a weapon damage? That's fine. I accept that. It's still, you're using your muscles to do it. Your strength should factor into it. Alright. Okay, so I haven't actually floated over here, at least not in this playthrough. That was a marked area for me by him. Fuck you goddamn cliff racers. These things. These things looks like something out of my nightmares, to be honest with you. It's not even that it like scares me, it just looks like something horrific that I would expect to see in a nightmare. Because it's just a mouth on legs. What a tortured existence this thing must lead. Oh, two of them. Want to join the party too there, huh, buddy? Yeah? Fuck you. Alright. Oh. Oh, that was a person. With throwing stars? Really? You're gonna come at me with throwing stars, dude? Oh, darts. Close enough. Unless they're Daedric, I'm really not that concerned. And even if they are Daedric, unless you're from the Dark Brotherhood, I'm not even bothered in the slightest. Jeez. These guys don't mess around with their Daedric runes, do they? I mean, this isn't even a rune, this is a full-on shrine. That's right, feed my mana pool. Man, these Dremora got some health, don't they? You can tell me about it now if you want, you're the only one watching. But still, thank you for coming to my stream. It is always appreciated. You missed some pretty fun fuck-ups of mine, to be perfectly honest with you. Because I was doing some riddles, and I actually thought about the first one and thought that my answer was right, and then I clicked the wrong thing, so it ended up being wrong. And then I just loaded a previous save and kept answering every other answer, which was wrong every time, having to reload. And then I finally tried the answer I thought I hit the first time, and it was right that time, so I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, Alyssa's watching? Oh, hi, Alyssa. That doesn't exactly seem like her kind of game, though. Oh, yeah, I just read your message there, and that sounds pretty annoying. I mean, how many more times are they gonna try to put temperance on your route, man? Sounds like they're just trying to piss you off. The thing I like about these Bone Lords is that they remind me of the Great Old One Haster, because they're yellow cloaks. Oh, dude, you have no idea. Those riddles were so stupid. The first one was actually easy, but like I said, since I answered it incorrectly, I just felt like such a fucking idiot. And then the other ones, I was just so, fuck it, I'm done. And I just saved before and just hit every answer until it was right. Not getting any good loot lately. It's a damn shame. Man, these Daedric shrines really do go all out. And look at this. Are you hostile? No, you're not. Or why? Oh, there's no game sound? Really? I'm seeing it coming through on my recorder here. Man, I wonder why it's doing that. I mean, I fixed it the last time. Thanks for telling me, though. Gamble. What the hell's that? All Daedroth. I think I know where that is. Man, I, and I thought I figured out what the problem was on that end. Oh well. I mean, I'm already almost 2 hours into it. Oh well. Alright, now let's see if we can't find this Daedric shrine. Oh, that's alright, man. I'm just glad that at least somebody decided to join in and watch. Vvardenfell? West Coast. Wait a minute. Yep, I do know that one. This place that I'm going to, you have to go to later in the main quest anyway, so this will be useful that I'm clearing it out now. It's really annoying because when you come back here for the main quest, you have to walk somebody from like all the way pretty much to the east of where this is on the mainland there, all the way up to here and like go over the water and everything, and you have to walk with them. You can't just meet them there. You actually have to walk with them, and it takes fucking forever because she's some old lady. She's walking all this goddamn way, and you just come on, let's go. It's I do not like that quest. What? Okay, I swear I just saw somebody say die fetcher like that. Who the hell is aggroing me out here? I'm flying around above the damn water. Oh yeah, escort quests suck so goddamn much. Like every single game that I've ever played that has an escort quest, it sucks. The only exception is Bioshock Infinite. That whole game is basically an escort quest, but the person you're escorting is actually useful in that game. Yeah, no shit. Make her just fly across everything. Then I'd have to keep up with her. That'd be fun. What do you think you're doing, huh? Well, this guy is pretty tough. Fuck you, asshole. There we go. Got nothing useful. Ah, god damn it. Hit me with a paralyze. Right as my fist went in her face. Yep, might be having some trouble with these guys. Yep. And I am out of restore health potions too, damn it. You fucking dicks. And that's what you get. Fucking paralyze on a goddamn dagger. That's an asshole thing to do. And of course it's out of energy. That's the only reason why I was able to actually beat these stupid assholes. Alright. Jesus Christ. Like 10 people all fighting over here. What the hell? I could have sworn that one of these guys was supposed to be non-hostile. And I really hope I didn't just accidentally kill him. Yeah, I did. That is a good news. Uh, maybe joining us on Fridays just to watch, not play. Uh, yeah. I mean, Fridays are normally pretty beat, but I can definitely try to swing that. All right. That's one wing of the place cleared. Jesus. Forgot how many people were just fighting in this room. Well, this whole place, really. And why do they all have to use summons for crying out loud? Yep. Of course I don't. Not enough magic to cast that spell. Oh, shoot. I really should have grabbed a couple more restore health potions before coming out here, but oh no. Trying to get away from doing that. Fucking hell. Like, if it weren't for the summon monsters, this wouldn't be so bad. There we go. Yeah, I am. Good thing I got plenty of restore Magicka potions. Suck the health right out of them. I was about to say, how long does that fucking summon last? But it disappeared right as I'm about to kill her. Ain't that typical? Alright. That's it for this one, too. Some of these guys have sanguine items on them, and there's like 32 of them throughout the entire game, and if you collect them all, you can complete a quest. And I was pretty sure there was like 2 or 4 people in here that had them, so wanted to make sure to clear all those guys out, because if you kill them and then don't pick up the items from their corpses, then you lose access to them permanently, which is a pain in the ass. Yeah, exactly. Fucking Golden Saints. These things are one of the most powerful summons in the game. Yeah, I've gotten to the point now where it's the only way that I'm gonna die is if I'm careless, and like really careless. Like I can still play this with my feet up, so to speak, and still be fine. I just gotta make sure that I'm not being stupid while I'm playing. That's the room I just came from. Nobody over here? God damn it. There's just people everywhere in this dungeon. Yeah, basically I am able to punch the fuck out of anything that comes at me. Ah, crap. They hit me with a damage attribute spell. Luckily, I went through and made a restore all attribute spell for just such an occasion. And completely healed. Mostly. God, seeing how much more damage his axe or spear or whatever he's wielding is doing to her is kind of disheartening. Oh, I am always prepared. I just don't have enough restore health potions because I can cast absorb health. And see, when I'm only fighting one, I can get in and get out real quick, so I'm not even having to take any damage. It's whenever I'm fighting a crowd of people, that's when I'm really at risk. Oh yeah, the amount of damage I do to their fatigue has skyrocketed since the last update for this game. Well, for the open source version of this game, I should say. And I can hear the aggro music, so something's wanting to kill me. Those enemies are nearby, but it's not these two, is it? No. Well, what the hell else is hostile in here? Oh, a rat. No, it's like I should be to the point where these things shouldn't even matter if they're hostile. Yeah, I know. I mean, I was surprised. I had to check the math on that twice, but the strength and the hand-to-hand skill both do the same amount of damage once the strength is over 40. Or raising the attributes, I mean. Now this guy right here is interesting. He thinks he's a Khajiit. That's why he says meow. He thinks he's a cat person. Because we're in Sheogorath's Daedric Shrine here, so all these people are nuts. Yeah, you just meow at him. See, he says he's a Khajiit. It even wants you to talk about his tail. It just so weird. So during the main quest, I think you get the option to ask these guys to leave, but if not, I think that I can just leave them. I just gotta find that glove. Gamble putty. I don't know where the hell it is, but gotta be in here somewhere. That's the whole reason why I even came here, and I have no idea where the fucking thing is. Well, yeah, it is a personality disorder. The dude's nuts. But I mean, what do you expect if you worship the Daedric Prince of Madness, Probe. Ugh, I hate that. You have to wait for your hands to settle after casting a spell before you can equip something. It's annoying. None of those look like gloves. Oh, where'd you come from? Definitely need to get on to getting some better enchanted equipment to increase my strength, because the damage I'm doing, even though it has been increased, I would love to be able to take these guys out in 2 or 3 punches rather than 10. I don't know, these guys have the glove and I'm supposed to like take it from them or something? See what happens when I just... Okay, no, he doesn't like that. Okay. Oh, I can get my enchantments really soon. I just wanted to complete some quests first. And once I do that, aha, here it is. Once I complete some quests, then I'm going to actually go through and get my enchantments ready. But I wanted to complete some of the quests I hadn't done yet, and I don't want to be too super uber powerful by that point. Because, like, as of right now, I've got a couple already. Like, I've got my permanent levitation ring, I've got the necromancer's amulet, which is one of my favorite magic items, and I've got obviously the boots of blinding speed, which is my favorite magic item. And I already went and enchanted my robe to fortify my hand-to-hand skill, and I'm probably not going to bother making a new one just so that I can have it be strength. But I might, I don't know. Like I said, it does the same amount of extra damage. I would just like better carrying capacity. But I'll live. Definitely think that my stats have not been fully restored, so I'm gonna cast this a few times. Yep, there we go. Oh, god damn it! I was supposed to give it to the fucking statue. I thought I was supposed to bring it back to him. Gotta go back. At least I don't have to clear out any more of the creatures there. They're already dead. Take me back over here. Can't not believe that I teleported out of there without completing the damn quest. I'm so out of it today. I spent like 12 hours working on some stuff, so I'm still a little frazzled from it. Uh, Definitely gotta be thankful for the boots of blinding speed, especially for moments like this when I gotta hoof it all the way back to someplace. Which, by the way, I want to make sure I'm repairing those. Because anytime that those break, I have to go through the effort of recasting my resist spells and then putting them on. So, I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's annoying. And so I'd rather just keep them repaired. Alright, now I've actually completed the quest. Alright, now this is the last quest that I have to do for him, and then I think I'm completely done with the temple. Mount Esser Nabibi. I think I've been there before. Go and pray at the shrine. That's it, just go and pray at the shrine. Sounds pretty simple. And yep, boat person's over here. Alright, and after this I'll probably take some time to get some of those enchantments, and then we'll see where my mood takes me. Might go back to doing the main quest. Which, if I'm remembering correctly where I'm at in the main quest, I'm really not looking forward to doing the next few quests for it, because it just involves a lot of running around and doing fetch quests for important people so that they will believe that you are important as well. It's kind of silly. Though I read somewhere that if your reputation is high enough, which mine is 19, I don't know if that is high enough or not, but apparently if it's high enough, you don't have to do a lot of those running around quests. So I'm hoping that's the case. And if not, I still have Great House Telvanni quests that I want to do, and I suppose I could do the Fighters Guild quests as well. Though that might involve me having to train up some of the Fighters Guild skills in order to rise up through their ranks, which is not a huge deal at all. So I'm at the mountain. Gotta find the shrine and pray at it, and probably have to kill something, and then the temple quest will be done. Is this actually somewhere I have to go in, or is this somewhere exterior? In the mountains, so yeah. Gotta be a door somewhere. No, right here. That's it, really? Don't even have to kill anything for it, just thank you for coming, here's your super powerful magical item. Alright. If I wasn't planning on going with no armor, this would be a pretty decent thing to wear. Yep, here it is. Alright, I am now the leader of the temple. Now, I've never done this before, because at a certain point in the main quest, you actually get excommunicated from the temple because they think you're a false incarnate. So I don't know how this is going to affect the main quest. I don't know if it'll let you skip anything, or if it's going to cause some, like, a new quest that I'm not aware of. But I'm definitely interested to see where it goes from here. Right, now let's go to here. Get some enchanting done. Oh, actually, now I remember why I wanted to go there. I wanted us to drop off a couple of things, because in order to do enchanting, you obviously need souls, and I've got Azura's Star, so I don't want to use up my regular soul gems here, because I need those for a quest later. It's part of the Telvanni guild, or not guild, but Telvanni house. You need 5 empty grand soul gems in order to build your own castle, so I wanted to get those early and hold on to them. And I think she's the enchanter here? No. She's the enchanter. But I want a nice open space so I can summon up some monsters to Soul Trap. Right. By the way, I want to make a better spell for taking care of these things. Because they got 250 health, so I need to take away at least 150 of their health, and then use my Soul Trap spell to take that last 100. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to cast permanent way to take away 150 health. Because I can do absorb health, which is fine, but damage health because my destruction skill is not that great. And fire damage, nope, same deal. Until I level up my destruction skill substantially, it's just gonna be this same spell here. Alright, and that's an ebony shield. Oh, congrats, man. Nice that you finally got a somewhat functional car so you don't have to use your girlfriend's. Even though that thing didn't have the equipment I wanted, I want to practice being quick enough to grab them because you only have a split second before they disappear to loot the bodies, so it's kind of a pain. Alright, so let's see. I've actually got my enchantment list pulled up on the side here. So I'm first gonna want to make my first glove a restore fatigue, and my second glove a fortify strength. So let's do that. Even though since I'm levitating, I don't necessarily need the restore fatigue, I want to have it so that even in combat, my fatigue is essentially never going down, which I don't actually have the restore fatigue effect. That I did not. I could have sworn that I had it. How in the hell I not have it and none of you guys have it? Seriously? Screw it. I went through and I made a little mod for myself where this particular spell merchant has a spell for every single effect in the game. So I'm just going to grab the one that has restore fatigue on it. There we go. Because I normally play this game super casually, so I do stuff like that just to make the game a little bit more easier on me. Oh well. So I'm going to make this one the Fortify Strength, because it's the left, and Wraithguard is the right glove, and I'm actually going to want that later in the game, and I can sacrifice a little bit of Restore Fatigue, but I want the most amount of Strength. So, Fortify Attribute, Strength, Self, Constant Effect. Seven. Left glove of Fortify Strength. Alright. Now, I could be crafting this myself, and especially with something like that, it's within my skill level. I say skill level even though I would have fortified my skill with the spell here. It's easier to pay for it because even I think you need like a skill level of 1100 before enchanting becomes a flat 100% chance of happening. And it's just not really worth it at that point. It's just better to buy it, especially since at this point in the game you have more money than you ever need. So, re-equip my glove. And we got 6 points. Alright, I'm happy with that. Because if you look, I actually have this set to Fortify Strength 1 to 7 points instead of having it just being a flat 8. Because that way, you can get a higher range, and you can just dequip and re-equip it as need be in order to get a higher roll, because once it's equipped, that's what it stays at. So it's pretty useful. Alright, so next I'm going to want to make my other glove be the Restore Fatigue. So I'm going to need another soul. And that I do not think is the kind I want. Damn. Almost had it. But I got the soul. Constant effect. Restore Fatigue. I'm just going to have this set to 4. Because this is not something I'm going to want to constantly keep re-equipping. Restore Fatigue. Alright. Now, I probably could be wearing like a helmet or something, and that would give me an extra enchanting slot. That's something I'll have to think about. Because something cool about this game is that you can actually wear a robe regardless of the armor you're wearing. So you always have that as an enchanting slot, which is nice. Alright, so I got the belt, the pants, the shirt, and the skirt. Yes, you can wear a skirt and pants at the same time. There's my Restore Magickas. Problem is, these do restore a lot total magic, but they only restore it at 10 points a second. So I need to wait a minute before I have enough mana to be able to actually kill the thing that I summon. Not to mention actually summon it in the first place. Could be good. Damn, almost had it. You know, when I first did a soul trap to enchant my robe, I was able to get it, and it didn't have the Daedric Tower Shield that I want. And now every time they don't have it, still I haven't been able to grab it, and it's annoying me. Alright, so next, what do I want to enchant next? Let's see. I'm going to have the Restore Health enchantments done next on my skirt and pants. The reason why I want Restore Health is because one of the magic items that I'm planning on getting has the added effect of a constant sun damage. And so I want to be able to withstand that, and I'll actually end up with more health being restored than lost from the sun damage, even though the restore will work whenever. So we're going to do the pants. Gold the Saints. Constant effect of restore health. Pants of restore health. Still not the Daedric Tower Shield that I want. Oh well. Seriously? There we go. Man, I was getting some really unlucky rolls on her spell absorption there. Yeah, that's alright, man. Now making the almighty skirt of health. I'm not sure I get what you mean with that comment. The last hit looks savage as hell, not going like 10 feet. I don't get it. Oh, yeah. It's annoying because I want to try to grab the loot off of the corpse before it disappears, but I've only got that half second and they go flying, so it's really irritating. Skirt of restore health. Alright. And now I'm constantly generating 4 points of fatigue, which is going to be able to cover any that is drained from combat. And now a grand total restore of 15 health per second. So now I'm not even going to need to worry about sucking health from people, which is great. And I got my shirt, and my belt. And for those, I think I was going to make both of them enhancing my strength. Yep. That is exactly what I was going to do. Pop a couple more Storm Majikas. That's another Ebony Shield, damn it. Damn it, that's fatigue. I wanted health. Yep, because I accidentally hit her with the fatigue spell. Now she's turning hostile. Alright, yep, I was right. Ebony Shield, Glass Dagger. Maybe I should turn him hostile first, because it did seem that that didn't make her knock back as far. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that from now on. Let them turn hostile if they've got the shield. Because I really want the Daedric Tower shield, and you're probably thinking, well, if this character is not using any armor, what do you want a Daedric Tower shield for? The Daedric Tower shield has best... Oh man, I didn't actually get the soul. Oh well. Try again. Daedric Tower shield has the highest amount of enchantment in the game, so you can put way more powerful constant effect enchantments on it than any other piece of clothing or armor. So that's why I want it. Alright, let's try this again. And see, when they're not hostile, they go all over the place like that. Constant effect and shirt. I'm gonna have it be fortify strength. Up to 71. Now, I'm hoping for a bit of luck here because I really don't want to be equipping and unequipping this thing for an hour. And if I can get somewhere in the 60 range, I'll be happy. I'm not going to try to roll for the max 71. Because that's just too much time. Where's the shirt? There it is. Alright. Even though I'm gonna have to re-roll for this, that's only a 1 to 15, but this way I can unequip and re-equip the shirt a lot easier. And yes, I can use the shield and still be unarmed, because the way shields work in this game is you don't actually hold a button to hold up your shield like you do in Oblivion or Skyrim. The shield just gives you a passive chance to automatically block any attack. So anytime that you are holding a shield, it just has a chance to activate. You don't hold on to it. So I'm looking for somewhere in the 180 range. Nope. There we go. We got 65 points of strength from that. I'm happy. And that boosted my hand-to-hand by, I think, 14. Yeah, that's good. Now, last but not least, the belt. You know what, her voice sounds like Tammy from Parks and Rec. It really does. That Bosmer there. Nope, not a Daedric Tower Shield. Oh well. Shield of Light. Oh, fucking well. But I do believe I did get her soul. Yes, I did. Now, a lot of people that I've seen, like on forums and on Reddit and whatnot, will say that cast when used items are so much better than constant effects. But I like stuff that you can just set and forget. That's the kind of stuff I like. So I might not be getting as much power out of it, but I like it. If you knew who it was, you would find it funny. Belt of Fortified Strength. Alright. So that's a maximum of 47, so I'm looking for somewhere in the 230 range. 240 optimally. Alright. Yeah, exactly. The passive stuff that you don't have to worry about, you don't have to re-up every 10 minutes. It's so much less hassle to deal with. Right, so with that belt, 44 out of 47. I'm happy with that. I'm going to summon another one of these Golden Saints and see how much damage we can do. And that's a Daedric Tower Shield. Definitely doing a lot more damage. Oh, that's an Orcish Tower Shield. Damn it. I saw the size and it looked the right color, but damn it, that is only an Orcish. Still, I can kill a Golden Saint flat out within the 15-second time limit. That's pretty great. If I still had the equations all up for the damage, I would quickly plug in these new stats here to see how much damage I'm doing with each hit. Crap, let's see if I can remember it. It's your hand-to-hand skill times 0.075, and then it's that times your strength over 40. So 240, that would be, what, 6? Right? Yeah, doing a Yeah, it is. It's a huge increase in damage. I don't know if it's going to be enough to quite get to how strong I wanted the character to be, but I'm not willing to make every single piece of equipment a fortify strength or fortify hand to hand. Though I'm able to carry 1,100 pounds now, which that's a big plus. I have all this extra exquisite clothing I've been collecting. So I was thinking I would have like different suits for different things, but I think I'm just going to stick with this setup here, especially since I have so many widely ranged enchantments on them. All right, let's see what the next main quest is. Is it weird how used to this incredible speed I am? Because I'm like able to take these turns and corners without even really caring much. But it's just an excessively fast amount that I'm traveling. All right, this is a fun one. I actually get to break into the floating asteroid prison. And he gave me his black stuff, a ring, a shirt, and pants. Which that's a nice gesture, but it's all cast when used stuff, and I just went through the all the trouble of explaining that I don't like those. So yeah, that that's exactly what's going on. And I could have enchanted all of my equipment to increase my speed even further if I wanted to be absolutely insane. But this is about as fast as I want to be. It's any faster, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous now, but it would be even more ridiculous. Plus, look at the walking animation. It's just, it makes me laugh every time. Because it's like they didn't really think about how goofy you would look when you move this fast, but I can't look at it and not laugh. Put that away, god damn it. No. Room's in the Hall of Justice, isn't it? Suppose we'll find out. I always have trouble finding her house. Yeah, exactly. I would be sacrificing way too much combat potential. And I mean, part of why I want this insane speed is so that I am more effective in combat, and I don't want to be able to. I don't want to be limited to not be able to fight effectively just so that I can have a gimmicky amount of speed. All right. Now I've already gone through and done the pilgrimage. Why is it updating me with this quest? Because I've already completed it. Moreover, I am the leader of the temple, so it's like that's literally the opening quest. All right. Yeah, it is a gimmick. Well, I mean, this whole magic item is a gimmick. I mean, they put it in here as a joke. I don't even think that they realized that people could use resist magic to be able to avoid the blind effect. I don't know if they even realized that when they made the damn thing. Either way, I'm glad they did. So I'm gonna need a couple scrolls of divine intervention, and also see how much slower I'm moving now that I don't have my levitation. Like, this is how 200 speed is supposed to look. Well, okay, I was actually walking there, but get the fuck out of the way. Seriously? But yeah, this is how fast you are when you're walking. And I think it's about that fast when I'm wearing my ring of levitation, so... Alright, 14 points. Actually, I think the levitation might even be faster. I'm gonna get a scroll of divine intervention. Oh, well, let's just use divine intervention from here if I can. Do I even have that spell? I do not. But I've got an amulet of it. There should be somebody here who sells stuff. Okay. First person I see, just like, oh yeah, I don't serve your kind here. Real nice. I just want a divine intervention scroll, man. There we go. Thank you, my kind man. I'll re-equip my necromancer's amulet. And alms v intervention back. Boom. Now, probably gonna want to de-equip my levitation ring here, because I'm gonna need to do some sneaking. Okay. Now this is interesting. I've got rank in the temple, so I could maybe bluff my way through. So I might not have to be stealthy. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, they're they're just like, oh wow, you've come to tour the the prison. Oh, please, right this way. They'll have disposition 100. That's great. And it's against procedure, and you know it. Go ahead. The key's in the desk, but I have to report this immediately. What desk? I don't see any desk here. What are you talking about? Oh, there it is. Here you go. Have a scroll. And I'll just use the other scroll. Nope, damn it, that's the amulet. Oh well. That's the signet ring. Don't want to equip that. 6 points. Nah, better. 11 points. 11 points again. 2. 8. Come on. Man, this ring does not like me right now. Come on, give me something. There we go. 14. Perfect. Now, this is an area of the game that I've never really explored, Ebonheart. Even though you have to come here for the main quest and you have to come here to activate one of the expansions, I've never actually like gone through this area. Yep. And take me to this place. Now, this place is annoying because it only is open during times of twilight, which the game doesn't tell you the exact hours for, so you end up just waiting an hour, and then another hour, and another hour until the damn thing opens. There it goes. The whole reasoning there is that Azure is the Daedric Prince of the Twilight or whatever, so it's fine. Just annoying. A lot of things in this game are just annoying. Just clearing all these different quest markers. Versus blah blah blah. Alright. Alright, now I need to go back to the Urshalaku ship. Well, yeah, exactly. The mods are meant to get rid of a lot of annoying bullshit. And most of mine do that quite admirably. Alright. And for some reason, they felt it was necessary to make her meditate on this crap for a full day. So I just stand here waiting for 24 hours. I mean, thematically, I get it. She's a wise woman. She has to consult with her dreams and whatnot. That's fine. Still, it's just gameplay-wise, it's annoying. Now I get to do the third trial. This guy. And I have to go back to Kogarun, whatever, and go through the whole thing to get 3 items for him. Well, yeah, I don't like game-breaking mods, and I don't like total conversion mods or anything major. I like mods that enhance. That's pretty much what I like about any kind of alterations to games. I want them to enhance the vanilla feel of the game. Certain things, I will admit, should be changed, but for the most part, I like enhanced vanilla. It's like with my Pokemon ROM hack, that's what I went for, and that's what people like. Some people like the total conversion stuff where it's basically a completely different game. I like the stuff that it remains true to the original. To each their own, right? I was going the wrong direction there. Alright, gotta get to this place, and what are the 3 things I need again? I already got Corpus Weepings, the Cup is gonna be pretty easy, and the Shadow Shield is the thing that's like way down in the depths. And I'm running low on Restore Magicka potions. Not that I'm surprised. I burned through a lot of Magicka getting all those enchantments ready. But I got a full set of enchanted gear, minus headgear and a second ring, so I'm happy with that. Oh, did I just one-hit that thing's health? Oh, yes. I'm so happy about that. Fuck you, Cliff Racers. Fuck you to death. And I'm assuming that Alyssa took that car you bought back home, yeah? God, the balls on my character. A ghost is coming at you, and what do? You just punch it right in its fucking face. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I'm so fucking sick of those cliff racers. Every time I play this game, every single person who plays this game hates those damn things. If you played this game, you'd hate those damn things. How do you like the look of this thing? And dead. There are actually a couple of secret areas in this game that you can't access without console commands, but they're not that interesting. They're just like testing areas for the developers. Still interesting stuff to see at least once. So I know you can't hear it, but this thing you can actually hear whispers coming out of it, like from Lost. It's really creepy, and I like it. Yeah, those things actually used to be normal humans. They got infected with the divine disease corpus, which is just the power of the main villain turned into a disease, and it causes like horrific cancers to sprout all over your body. And if you're strong enough to withstand it, it actually turns you into a monster like that. Pretty heavy stuff. All right, I think there's a flame atronach down here. Yep, there he is. What you gonna do? Come on. 2 hits on a flame atronach. Oh, I love it. Lanfear's got a little bit of resistance there, doesn't he? Oh, these guys again. And fuck you. You know, on my first few playthroughs of this game, these guys used to be such a problem for me because I didn't know how to build my characters properly. But now that I'm playing through on a joke build, they're so easy to beat. It's kind of silly. Like if I would have played this build when I first played through this game, I wouldn't be doing as well because I didn't know how to play the game back then. But still, I might have actually done better than with my crappy ass characters that I used to make. Is what I'm saying. I think the strength damage only applies to fully pulled back punches because I don't know if you've noticed, but when I do a quick little jab versus when I do a full back punch, it's so much more damage. Like here, I'll show you. Like that's a jab and it's doing like a sliver, but that's a full back punch. Like that's doing almost like a sixth of his health, probably more than a sixth, maybe even almost a fourth. this is weird. Like this looks like, at least compared to Vivek City, like that's like a modern sewer system that I'm in right now for this world anyway. And yet this is like an ancient ruin. So how the hell? Fuck you. Back off, Morgan. Now see, I've been through this enough. I should remember where the damn shadow shield is, and I think it is in here. Remember correctly. Let's see. Yep, that's it right there. Shadow shield. Yeah, let's teleport out of here. Alright. Now, see, this is a trial that just, to me, seems like just a weirdly difficult riddle for somebody who isn't intimately familiar with the game. It's like the Cavern of the Incarnate. It's a, like, once you know where it is, it's pretty easy to find. But unless you do, it's really cryptic. It's at the end of this, like, Toyota, I think they call it. It's a fire river. So it's not that hard to find once you know where it is. It's just, like, I remember I could not figure it out. I had to look up a guide on how to find the damn thing when I first played this game, because it just made no sense to me. I couldn't figure it out to save my life. I should make a fortify speed spell just to cast on myself to get an extra 100 points of speed temporarily, just just so that I can fly forward a little bit quicker. That'd be fun. What is this? Is this another dwarven rune? Or Dunmer rune? I think it is. Huh. It's got orcs in it. Hostile orcs. Oh, that's a shrine of Malakath, no wonder. Why is it the old woman has the most health? That's just weird. Nothing good, nothing good, nothing good, nothing good. Naturally. I mean, it's probably gonna take longer following the coastline, but at least I can get the damn thing mapped out. Not that I'm planning on mapping out this whole map. Fuck that. If I wanted to do that, I would set up a macro or something to just have my character move back and forth at a slight angle. Yeah, see, my fatigue doesn't even go down at all. Nope, goes down by 2 points, then immediately shoots back up to full. And with fatigue having an effect on literally every single action in the game, it's always nice to have your fatigue full. That's why new characters benefit greatly from some alchemy. Make some restore fatigue potions, keep them on you, and just pretty much keep one active at all times if you can afford it. Alright, I'm almost to the Foyota. Is this it, or is this it? I think this is it. God, every time I hear the scribs, I keep thinking that it's the Cliff Racer for some reason, even though they sound completely different. I hear it, and I'm like, what, Cliff Racer, where? Yeah, that's what I thought. Niagara. Fucking worm. Okay, so I need to wait, but I don't know where the whatever it is that aggroed me is at. Oh, there it is. Gotta love old video games and their very broken pathing. A lot of modern games have really shitty pathing too. Indie games usually, but big AAA games too. Which, why the hell did they? Who decided that the NPCs should have collision on them? Because they always fit perfectly right in a doorway so that you cannot get around them. Okay, let's try 9 p.m. Oh god. I hate time-based events where they don't tell you the specific time. Yes, I know the damn door is locked. There we go. And the moon and star. Alright, I am officially the Nervarine. The travel stain pants. Good times I had with these pants. Because they're something that just casts levitate for you, and not every character that I used to make had good magic skills. So all of my really melee heavy characters loved these pants. Even though most of this stuff I'm not going to use, I'm still collecting all of the magical items from all the other false incarnates. I love how every single one of them is a Dunmer, and I'm just like, I'm an Altmer. I mean, it's kind of like in Skyrim how the Dragonborn doesn't have to be Nord, even though the voice is a Nord only thing. So, yeah, I don't know. Right, back to Nabani Mesa. Trial. I can prove to all of them I'm the Nerevarine. Awesome. I love how she has to tell me Sol Matul is my friend. Like, oh right, I forgot about that. I mean, yeah, as a player, I legitimately might have, but character-wise, no. Blah blah blah. People get their panties all in a bunch. And all right. Now, see, I don't know if this thing is actually scripted. Like, if you could somehow force an NPC to wear it, if it would legitimately kill them. But that'd be fun. All right. I am the Ursulaku Nerevarine. Fucking A. Now, well, as you go through all the Nerevarine and Hortatora quests, you get a lot of magic items, and some of them, like I think there's 3 different necklaces you get, and 2 different belts, and it's just you'd think that they would all be different, so you could have like a full suit of the stuff, but no. And also, I don't think that the Teeth of Ursulaku, yeah, resist paralysis 10%. Whoop de fucking do. That's not worth anything. Like, I can make an enchanted amulet better than that. Granted, but most of the stuff I make is pretty decent, but still, not my point. My point is, it's not that great. Fifth trial is sure that you were named the Nerevarine. Blah blah blah. All right. I've officially been named the Nerevarine. I have become the Patriarch of the Temple, and I've almost completed my enchantments. And we've been going for how long now? I could have sworn that there was a timer somewhere. There it is. Yeah, it's been about 3 hours, so I think I'm going to call it a day. Thanks all who tuned in to watch. Always appreciated. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow.